34 touchdown passes for Brandon Weeden, and he comes up throwing on a slip screen. Justin Blackmon broke one tackle. And 2nd and 4. Draw play. Randall puts his head down, but he's going to be brought down by him on the move. Justin Horton. Will they get the first down? Yes, they will. And breaking out the backside is Randall.
Moving forward for more yardage.
And you can see Jamel Fleming, who's wearing number 12 tonight, who passed away before the season. Somebody on defense always wears number 12. Jeremy Smith got the corner. Knocked out of bounds.
But he's been on the left so far. Now here he comes in motion to the right.
And they'll hand it off to Randall straight up the middle. And maybe a yard. There's Blackmon to the bottom of your screen. But again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Jeremy, the Yankees organization as a pitcher before coming here as a quarterback. And he loads and fires. Deep sideline. Out of bounds. But what a love tonight if it was cold. But it's actually better weather than we expected. Weeden down the middle. This one he's got on the run. Tracy Moore inside the 20 to the 15.
This route, you're going to see him come from the left of the screen. Watch him separate from the defender. That's Ebolia that he separated from. A pretty good coverage guy. Operation before the catch.
First down in the red zone for the Cowboys. Randall, right side, diving his way inside the 10. 2nd down and 4. Weeden kind of looks out there at him as Cooper in motion. They keep it on the ground, and this is going to be a touchdown. Jeremy Smith. The 68-yard drive.
Well, a couple things to watch. Parker Graham's going to get a great block right here on Nelson, and then watch Tony Jefferson, because he is going to have his eyes on Justin Blackmon, who's out here looking to double cover, and he's not going to see the back get the football until it's too late. Jefferson sees it.
To the field. He's looking that way. And that goes down the middle and completes it. Isaiah, a pass against Oklahoma. That's his first one. Now Weeden comes up firing again. Crossing pattern to Blackmon. He's got another first down.
It's a deep end, so even if there's underneath and over the top coverage, you still run away from one guy and get into an open space for the football.
Blackmon took a pretty good double team hit down there, but held onto the ball. Now they go back to the ground to Randall, and flags fly in.
Sure.
1st and 25. They're trying to throw a screen. They got it out to Randall. He's got one blocker in front. Made one man miss. Cuts back. Flags down again as he goes to midfield.
Well, the fact that he drove him to the ground at the end of the play is what the referee cited on that.
Timing-wise, he pretty much arrived at the departure to take him into the turf. And they get the first down by penalty. Weeden going to throw to Randall on the other side. And Oklahoma there to meet him.
They're really going to try to come at you and affect your quarterback and take things away.
Brandon Weeden hands it off this time to Smith, who's already scored a touchdown, and now he spins his way for a... We know these teams are going to bowls. We just don't know where yet. First down, Cowboys. Crossing pattern, Blackmon on the run. Heads to the sideline, picked up on the ground, and now they've moved it down to a 2nd down and 3 at the 16. They stay with the ground game. Randall's got a first down. He's at the yards on the ground. And now Weeden off play action. Scans the field, goes to the corner, throws this one away. Josh Cooper was a close. They can get a first down at the 1.
Blackmon out. Cooper becomes the main guy.
Hand off Smith. And they're holding on for dear life as he crossed 3rd down and 8. Weeden throws complete to Blackmon, but he's run out of bounds after a pickup of that post punt holding penalty has put him at the 10-yard line as Randall gets a couple. Corey Nelson on the...
I wasn't overweight. I was slow, but I wasn't overweight. 160 pounds. It's hard to be overweight.
Weeden. And is that caught? No.
I think they said he was bobbling this. He did a good job trying to drag that foot, but he wasn't able to. Opportunity here. 3rd and long, deep in his own territory.
And they're going to run draw play to Randall. And Lewis has got them all wrapped up. Drops him at the line. 10-0. Cowboys in front, and they've got the ball at their own 15-yard line. Weeden, plenty of time. And throws this one away.
You know, he threw
on their 3rd down conversion so far tonight. Weeden fires deep on the sideline. Got Blackmon.
Corner route. This is a corner. So you've got underneath coverage and a safety over the top, but you run away from the safety to the sideline, and when your quarterback is as accurate as Weeden, you can still throw to a guy who's double covered.
Got that left foot down, picked up 20. They go right back to Randall. And he made something out of nothing. I thought they had the dealer, did we?
Nope.
Second down at 4. Quick toss out to Cooper. He's met head on. There's a good open field in honor of their teammate. He passed away. Weeden fires high and completes. Intended.
17.
A full house backfield loaded to the right. For that man, Joe Randall. 1956 at A&M. And Jim, we just want to wish you the best with your battle. Right now, Oklahoma State is winning the battle by big margin, trying to add 2. Inside handoff, look out, Randall! Tripped up.
Well, the center, watch the center get a block on the linebacker, Lewis. Does a great job of sealing the inside on Travis Lewis, and that was all that Randall needed to get to the next.
Weeden back to work, flips it out to Randall. Stop for no gain. Get him lined up. Second down at 10. 3 receivers to the left. Weeden's looking that way. Throws a quick in to Cooper. Spins out of 1 tackle. Can't get away. Much less Grasstein. Quick throw. Tucking it into traffic. They're trying to rip it out of there, but they can't. That's a
Pretty tough to rip that ball out of his arms.
Now the Cowboys threatening again. First handoff, Smith to the 2. Second and goal at the 2. They do the same thing to the left. Randall gets a call and he scores again. Touchdown.
Watch Lane Taylor, the right guard, just cave in the defense. The backs follow through the hole, and Randall walks into the end zone untouched.
Boys, they would love to get a stop to open up the 3rd quarter. Brandon Weeden wants points down the middle. Overshot.
Now they need their defense to step up.
Justin Blackmon, they flip it to him on a sweep, and Blackman's got a first down. Time for Weeden.
Yeah, they use that motion. They don't often use it with Blackmon, and I think it kind of fooled the Oklahoma.
Weeden, who hasn't been touched tonight. Blackmon back first downs, gets a breather. Michael Harrison comes into his spot. Weeden, they almost got to him that time, and it's Harrison who just came
and adjusted to throw. Watch Nelson come from the top, unblocked, and Weeden just stays in there and slings it out there.
Now he gives it to Joseph Randall on a little counter fake late February, if he's lucky, after the bowl games. Weeden on a bootleg, going deep. Flags are down. Blackmon trying to stay with the ball.
Brandon Weeden, he knows even if this guy's covered, it's still worth giving him a shot to make a play because of his anticipation, his jumping ability, and his strength, even when it's penalty.
First down at the 26 by penalty. And now Weeden stands tall, deep middle, and ball was up for grabs. The Oklahoma Sooners could ever use a turnover to be right now and stop this drive. And almost, as it was tipped in the air.
It almost landed right in his lap.
Yeah. I think maybe if Jamel Fleming doesn't get his hand in there. Weeden flares it out. Smith taken down by his. And they stop the Cowboys on 3rd and 5. Blackmon was in motion. They flare it out to him. He's not going to get to the sticks. Pushed out of bounds. I think they're going to. I got to think they're going to bring out the field goal unit.
You mentioned the wind. They're kicking with the wind, it appears.
Weeden will give it off on the inside to Randall. Tough 2 or 3 to help everybody when they came back. They were ready to play, and boy, they have been ready to play tonight. Weeden on a crossing route to Cooper, cut down, loss of a. 3rd and long doesn't necessarily mean a lot to this group. They're used to throwing it. This time, though, way out in front of Cooper, and Oklahoma State will have again in Sooner territory at the 40. They might want a big hit right here on the sideline, and a little miscommunication. Beating Oklahoma for the program, and Oklahoma State It's getting to a BCS game and winning a contest. On our crew in Stillwater, where it's all Cowboys right now here in the third quarter. And here's Smith breaking free again and scoring again. Touchdown.
Watch number 7. He's unblocked. He gets an arm around him, but that's not enough. And Jeremy Smith fights through it. And at the end of the play, Tracy Moore, the wide receiver, number 87, gets a great block. And
Cowboys with the ball back. Less than 4.5 to go in the third quarter. And there goes Randall again, all the way to midfield.
And it's just full throttle. You got a defense that's tired, that's cold. They don't want to tackle right now, and Oklahoma State just keeps it going.
First down at the 48. Whedon flares it out. Randall this time out of the backfield. He's got another first down and a lot more. At the 35. Inside handoff. And here goes Smith again. Wow, what a 1-2 punch. 17 on a draw play. Now 15 for number 31, who's having a huge night.
Well, and the Oklahoma State offensive staff has to be thrilled with only 60 yards against Iowa State in that lone loss.
Here's that little handoff on the inside fly sweep. Josh Stewart. Brandon Whedon fires to the end zone, just off the outstretched arm.
Ball for Josh Stewart. Perfect timing on the throw right out of the break. And if that's lower, it's a beat.
Blackman, he gets that flip again. And this time Oklahoma waiting for him, maybe a yard. 44-3. And Randall on the handoff. Brandon taking his time and says, Justin Blackman, come now. And he'll give it off on the ground again to Randall. And again, a big chunk on the ground.
Lanes. Protecting the quarterback. The center, Grant Garner, number 74, getting to the second level. He really does a great job of that.
Cooper in motion, but the handoff will go to Randall again for 2, maybe 3. And it worked out pretty well. That's for sure. With a pro football career in his future, playing his last game here tonight along with. Now they've set a program pattern. So the young guys behind him are going, okay, we got to keep this thing going. Whedon double clutch because he had a man right in his line of sight.
First time.
What they're doing now is they are annihilating their counterparts from Norman, and it's getting worse. Randall.
Opinion, I still think LSU and Alabama are the two best teams in college football. However, LSU and Alabama gained combined when they played on November 5th.
Here's Smith, another big opening, and the ball came out at the end. And who's got it? It's going to be Oklahoma ball way back inside the. More ground game here. And another. You can see that some of the fans are lining up to be part of the field when it's over. The Sims again on the carry. Herschel Sims getting a few carries here at the very end.